boys and girls, fools and goblins, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming for our All-City Orchestra concert tonight. I'm Mr. Taverna, this is Mr. Morganson, this is Mrs. Murchie, and this is Miss Zander. We are the orchestra teachers. Our first group that's going to start with us tonight is the 4th grade. They'll be starting by playing number 34 out of their concert sheet. Now remember, everything clicks 4 times before we start. Nicely done, 4th grade. 5th grade picks up where we left off. My spectacles tell me this is in fact not the German joke song, but the French folk song. And just remember, everything clicks 4 times. 3 times, I'm sorry, that's my mistake, I can't count. Always beautiful playing from the 5th grade. I think I speak for all the teachers when I say we are proud to have an orchestra. However, Old MacDonald had a farm, which is what the 4th grade will play next. 4 clicks is the magic number. I think my favorite animal on Old MacDonald's farm is probably the one that makes the nuggets. Fifth grade now. We're sailing along with Sailor Song. 3 clicks this time, am I right? All right, I can finally count now. With all these fine sailors in our orchestra, we don't have to worry about how much rain we got today. 4th grade will now march along to Matthew's March. Please stay in place though. That one's a favorite of mine. Just so nice to hear. 5th grade now is playing a song from Maria. I'm not really sure who Maria is. If you ask my parents, she's probably someone from West Side Story. But this is, I think, is a different Maria. 4 counts, I think. Is it 3? Oh, it's still 3. Look at that. Is going to show us now that it's not just ladies that get songs written for them. The next tune that the 4th grade is going to play is Christopher's tune. And remember, 4 is the magic number. I like you guys because you get 4 clicks. Fifth grade, this is my protest now. I'm tired of the 3 clicks. We're gonna take it 4 clicks this time for Spy Guy. But I'm gonna click, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hey. Really good.
But can we go a little faster on that? What about that? Can we move fast on that too? What are we thinking? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Going that fast, that really made me hungry. I could really go for some hot cross buns right now. Four clicks is the magic number. Oh man, that really hit the spot. Speaking of spots, I think there was this farmer that had a dog. Was his name Spot? No, I don't think so. I've been informed by someone that knows better that it is still 3 beats, but the name is B-I-N-G. Excellent play. This next tune, I'd like to start with a quote by the composer. As we all know, Ludwig van Beethoven was very famously deaf, and I think his most famous quote was, "What?" Here we go. Ode to Joy. And remember, I like you guys. You guys always start with 4 clicks. traveling to a galaxy far, far away. A long time ago, in fact. This next tune is a Star Wars medley. One, two, ready, go. Fourth grade doesn't want to be outdone though. They have their own stories to tell. Not of space and lasers and the force, but of Mary and her little lamb. So this requires a little bit more on my end, but they've got the hard part. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. 1, 2, ready, hey. Places Mary went with her little lamb. One of these places was the beach. However, Mary and her little lamb were not the only ones on that beach. 1, 2, ready, go. Mary and her little lamb turned around to see a fin approaching from the water. One, two, ready, hey. As fast as Mary's little lamb could swim, the shark swam faster, and with one big bite, the lamb was no more. 1, 2, ready, hey. Mary no longer has a little lamb. The shark has a full belly. But all is not lost because Mary now has a little. 1, 2, ready, hey. At this time, I'd like to introduce a very close friend to the orchestra program, Don Hagerut from Bismarck State College.
There's a ton of people here. This is amazing to see. This event is actually being sponsored by Bismarck State College. Associate music professor there, and it's so exciting to see all of these musicians behind me, just to see the musicians. A round of applause for all of their teachers, please. Thank you. Thank you. So, in order to keep this event going, Strolling Strings are going to be passing some pails around. This event is completely carried by you from year to year. It's been over 20 years that we've been doing this event. It's called BSC at the Bell. Normally we're at Bell Mayhews, but obviously they're not going to fit at the Bell. So we are happy to sponsor this event. All of the money that's being collected goes to continue this program. Continue to offer families, musicians, an opportunity to be at the Bell or here performing music, getting in front of people, and growing as musicians. So thank you, Strolling Strings. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and we appreciate it very much.
I don't know about all of you guys, but this left to right is kind of making me dizzy. How about we all play something together? For this, we're going to need a little help from Mr. Pesky as well. Our first tune that we're going to play some rock tune. And our first tune is going to be what? We Will Rock You. So, we're going to need a little help from you guys too. If we can get a little stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Our next tune comes from a band called Deep Purple. This is Smoke on the Water. And remember, we're going to play it 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hey. Okay. Alright. I remember how the formula for this one goes. We're going to play this next tune, Seven Nation Army, but we're going to introduce it a little bit at a time. Our basses are going to start first. They're going to play it 2 times. One, two, 1, 2, ready, hey. Add the cellos now. Now, viola. Now, violins. Crazy to hear how much that sound changes as every instrument joins in. Our next tune for you today, we're going to go back to Queen once more with Another One Bites the Dust. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hey. That's one of my favorite tunes that they play. This last tune is entitled Hot, Hot, Hot. So don't listen to this bit, parents. Do you guys remember the secret ending? Okay, good. All right, we're ready. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hey! Feel it. That one's really fun. Our next tune for you is a fiddle tune, a little bit different from the rock and roll. This is file and cabbage down. One, two, ready. Now at this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to Mr. Pesky.
Hey everybody. Hi kids. Man, you guys sound good. Now, you need to be silent. Thank you. They did it. I just want to stand here and just a couple of things. First of all, a lot of you probably got from your kids, or maybe it's in their backpack somewhere, a flyer about the Inspire Academy. Inspire Academy is a summer camp that we have been doing kind of in partnership with a local church, but it's pretty much all the BPS teachers that are part of it. And it's a summer camp that's a ton of fun. We get to go swimming. We get to play bingo. We get to watch a movie. Oh yeah, and we get to play orchestra instruments. It's a super fun camp. If you are interested, if you haven't gotten the flyer, we have some extra ones by the door on your way out. I believe early registration ends May 15th, so if you're interested in being part of this camp, we encourage you to take one and get signed up before then, because the price will go out after May 15th. It's a ton of fun. It's a great way to keep the kids playing over the summer. Let's face it, you're paying for the instrument, they might as well play it. So we just want to encourage you to sign up for that. The other thing I want to just take a second and point out is you probably noticed a handful of kids running around in shirts like this. Our Strolling Strings kids are here volunteering tonight. They've been tuning instruments, they've been collecting money, they've been troubleshooting, they're going to tear down all this. They're going to wash all your cars on the way out of the parking lot. They're going to do all kinds of great things for you. But we have some amazing kids over there that are helping out. Let's give a big round of applause to Strolling Strings. We appreciate them taking time. Speaking of Strolling Strings, 5th graders, if you missed it, it's not too late to audition for Junior Strolling Strings next year. If you're interested in that, I know some of you have already made it or are in the group already, but if you're interested, parents, you can email your teacher and they will get you connected with us. It's a great group that meets on Tuesday nights and they go around town playing gigs, and sometimes they make a little money playing gigs, so it's kind of fun. So if you're interested in that, get in touch with us. Last but not least, I have to stand up here and say this because I have been in the shoes of these fine teachers here, and it is no accident that 900 kids show up and can play an entire concert. These people work their tails off day and night. They set up every chair in this room, every stand, everything in the back. They printed all the music. Can we give a big, huge round of applause for all of these fabulous people that make it happen?
This makes me feel like the Grinch. My heart has grown 3 sizes right now. It's my time now, before we play our final tune, to give a couple thank yous. These are in no particular order. They're all very equal in our hearts, but they all made this possible. First, we'd like to thank Mr. Pesky and the Strolling Strings crew for helping with us today. We'd also like to thank the BPS facilities staff for bringing all of these beautiful black stands up here today from all the schools. We'd also like to thank the Civic Center staff for allowing us to use their facilities, as well as providing all of these wonderful blue chairs. We'd like to also thank the Bismarck Public Schools secondary instrumental music teachers, both band and orchestra, for loaning the stands to us today. Next, we'd like to thank you, the parents, for footing the bill to buy all of these kids their instruments to allow them this opportunity. And this one, thank you to every single kid who's got a butt in the chair right now. We wouldn't have an orchestra if you guys weren't here. We'd now also like to thank all of the principals at our elementary schools throughout the district for allowing orchestra to happen at their schools. We'd also like to thank their classroom teachers, all of the 4th and 5th grade teachers, for graciously borrowing us their kids. We'd also like, and last on my long list here, we'd also like to thank Mr. Tony Flatlin, our Fine Arts Director, for helping being a part of this and making this all possible. The brains of the operation has reminded me, if you haven't noticed, we have a small zoo here. There's a lot of people. We're gonna dismiss by each school just so it's not mass chaos coming out. Our very last tune for you today is called Doodle Rumble. There is one measure, 4 beats, before we begin. Minor technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. We got it now. That was a false start, 5-yard penalty. you very much for being a great audience. You've been wonderful. They've been musicians. We've been teachers. First school will be